Trusting that everybody is doing well and everybody is doing all right. Big up on yourself, you know. Big up everybody. Anyways, we're here just to talk about, the trials that is coming up. I'm sure that a lot of us are excited about, you know, what the trial has to offer. And we're just going to talk about a few of the events that will be taking place. We have some top-notch athletes, of course, that will be competing. Yeah. So we look forward to that. Big up to the people who are just coming in. Please remember to like the video. Yeah, man, like the video. Like the video. So we have some updates to give you before we get into any details. Tatius World, welcome in. I have seen information that Favor Ofili has been entered to compete in Nigeria's Commonwealth Games trials. That is the latest, and that is significant. That means Favor Ofili might not be pursuing, I would say, probably taking her case to CAS. Yeah? So that is the first update that I am here with you to share with you. Favor Ophelia has been registered. All right. Now there's another update. You have some events at the trials that are going to be straight finals, and you have some events that have been cancelled altogether because of the low entry. I feel like ear are going on my eyes. So because of late entry, due to late entry, you have some events that have been cancelled. All right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in those who are watching from New York. Anywhere you are in the world. Bear in mind also people that will be having nightly sessions, nightly streams of the national trial that is coming up. Yes, we'll be trying as best as possible to keep you updated via streams. All right. Yeah, man. All right. Marky was his Thanksgiving no look so well because we not too sure about. Yes, canceling events is very embarrassing. But it is what it is. We don't have enough athletes to compete in certain disciplines. So it is what it is. All right, let me tell you some of the events that are going to be straight finals. All 1,500-meter events are going to be straight finals. And that means there's not going to be no preliminary round. Straight finals. All right. Next is the 800 meters under 18 girls and the under 20 girls straight final. Also, the 800 meters senior men. So these men will be traveling from wherever they are traveling from, or if they are on the island, just to do one round. Right? That is the situation. Okay. Now, no boys 800 under 20 800 meters. All right. I guess that event has been scrapped as well. All right. The girls U18 100-meter hurdles, straight final. Girls U18 400-meter hurdles, straight final. Girls U20 400-meter hurdles, straight finals. Women's senior 400-meter hurdles, straight finals. Boys U18 110 and U20, straight finals. And boys U18 400-meter hurdles, straight finals. So these are the events that are going to go directly to the finals. We're not going to have no rounds, people. Right? People are just going to come, show up, one shot, one bite at the cherry. One bite at the cherry. And, you know, several people have not shown interest in some of these events. It is just crazy, right? Somebody's saying that's kind of frightening, and we should be worried the fact that there are no eats for the hurdles. And it is significant. It goes, remember, if we're talking about the youngsters, then yes, several, I think, oh boy, it's crazy. It is crazy for real. All in the game, I agree with you 120%. Barbara, big up yourself, you know. What go on? You see me I say? At bare minimum, at least 2 rounds. You're right. You get what I'm saying? All right, so these are the cancelled events now. They will not be staged due to low entries. Due to what? Low entries. The heptathlon senior women, we can understand that. Heptathlon U20 women, we can also understand that. Octathlon U18 boys, girls U20 3,000 run, and finally the men 3,000 steeplechase. Even though it might sound bad, but I can understand these events. These events are not possibly events that we're strong at, right? And we can understand that. Yeah, it might still look away, but at the end of the day, it is understood, right? The men's 100-meter qualifying rounds, they had a preliminary round that was supposed to take place. That is not going to happen. So what is going to happen now is that the top 26 athletes have advanced to the heats. Top 6 athletes from the qualification round will advance by time. The qualifying round will take place on the backstretch. Positive wind direction. So the qualifying round will happen. I did say it's not going to happen, but yeah, it's going to happen. And somebody will call me while I'm there live. Hold on there. All right, I'm going to finish up this. And that is also a challenge doing it all in the game. That is also a challenge I am having. When I see some meets just go 2 hours, boom. So the top 26 athletes, they have entered and advanced to the heats of the 100 meters, and that's for the men. The top 6 from the qualification round would advance by time. So what they're going to do, and this is the first that this has ever happened, and kudos, kudos to the federation or the association for doing this. They're going to put the qualification round on the backstretch, and they're going to possibly look where the wind is going, whether if a positive wind, and give the athletes that direction to run in. I think that is smart. That's some innovation. It is not the first that has been done. It has happened before. They are getting they're, they are putting it in place because it has happened um in the States before. All right. So they want to get the best times. They want to get those other male athletes into the heats, but they want to give them some assistance, if you please. I don't see anything wrong with that. That is just for the first round, the qualifying round. When you come on to the heat, they're going to go the regular programming. All right, regular programming. Me I watch the football same time, and me I tell you, Panama look lively, lively. Panama play ball. All right. So that is that. So this is also something new that they are coming up with. Remember they had remarked the track, Daniel or Daniel. They remarked the track, so I guess all of those specs are in. I think that was a part of it when it was remarked. So I think that specs is in. It's interesting to see how they're going to set up the cameras though for that. That is going to be interesting. All right, no empty lanes in finals. Taik is saying at World Ultimate, only semis and finals for the sprints and straight finals for the field events. Are you coming up for the World Cup finals? Come on, Evans. World Cup final ticket about 1 3 grand, eh? Let me ignore that message. I feel leave that to Taik. You see me? As per World Athletics rule/procedures, if an athlete does not report to the call room at the close of the event, then their lane will be assigned to the next ranked athlete listed as the alternate. So there's going to be room for people who basically is on the outside. Yeah? A maximum of 2 alternates will be named. So people will be on the bubble, so to speak. Like when at the World Championship, them go sit in the chair. Yeah, something like that. The alternate must warm up and report to the call room before the close of the event. There will be no redraw of lane assignments, that's lane assignments. Yo, yeti man never walk voodoo there. The man never blow a powder. Yo, yeti. No, Damer people, sorry, my bad. Not 80. The Panama people, them, sorry. Forgive me. I meant Panama. There will be a no redraw of lane assignments. The alternates will receive the empty lane. So, for example, if an athlete is not available who was a part of lane three and the alternate was warmed up and was in the call room ready for the in the event somebody is out, then that lane that is empty, if for example lane four, the alternate will get lane four. So there's not going to be no redraw of lanes. Yeah. So that is that. So these are the updates for the trials. And I suppose that the athletes would have gotten these information as well. And they are ready to go where that is concerned. All right. So that is that for the event. So it's going to be 4 days of exciting competition. Um, of course, some people not competing, some people will be competing, but in I guess a lot of people are not interested in the Commonwealth Games, and that is something that I don't understand, especially if you're not in the top honoris of the athletes in the world. Yeah, I can't understand how you would not want to be a part of this, but everybody make them decision, and it is what it is. All right. All right, so the program is out for the events for day one. So the qualifiers, I don't think we need to go through the qualifying list for the men. There's going to be 6 qualifying heats. So pretty much you have to win your heat. Well, you don't really have to win your heat. You have to just run your fast time. Right? So disappointed that Shanice Walker and others won't be there, but still looking forward to it. Black African, I think it was especially with the explosive event that Shanice does. I think it's a wise decision. I remember this event not gonna have one round, You have to go through and you have to run if you want to make it to the finals. So possibly the team would have made a decision. So I can't fault some of the athletes, but some you have to give them side eye. You understand? So you have 6 preliminary rounds for the men. The 400 meter U17 400-meter hurdles, it has 2 rounds. Boys U20 hurdles, it has 2 rounds as well, 2 heats. And you have I think this is going to be a very good one to watch. I think Robert Miller of Heidel, possibly the one to watch in this one. Good afternoon, Tech Gaming. Welcome in. NCA is too close to championship. And yeah, I hear a few people, well, I spoke about it too. I don't know what was the purpose of having the trial so early, or it could have been possibly pushed a week back. I don't know, but I don't know it go already. No, I don't think Big Boy leave the sport. The possibility that he might be injured. Under 17 boys 800 meters. There are two rounds, so that will be contested on the first day. 800 meters under 20 boys. That has three rounds. 800 meter for senior women. That has two rounds. Kellyanne Beckford um, should be the leading athlete in this one with Adele Tracy. So the 5,000 meter is going to be a straight finals. Women's senior long jump, straight final. Nia Robinson, she'll be competing. Akila Smith, Makeda Linton, Shante Foreman, Melissa Morgan. So that is also one of the events that is going to be a straight final. It's going to be a good matchup between Nia Robinson, Akila Smith, Shante Foreman, and the others. It's going to be a massive, massive one there. In the discus under 18, it's going to be a straight finals too. 400-meter hurdles, under 20, no, senior men. Um, who are we predicting to win this one? Yes, Skylar is not going to be there. Yeah, man, Riquelme Reed is going to be running, as far as I see. Who's going to take the men's 400-meter hurdles? Because we have Giovanni James, Sean Gardner, Antonio Forbes, Demar Murray, Asini Wilson, Zachary Chamberlain, and Sean Hewitt. These are going to be competing in Heat 1. Then you have Heat 2 with Malachi Needham, Richard Hall, Romario Stewart, Kishan Hoffman, Denrick Luke, Jordan Taylor. And then you have Heat 3, Jamani Smith, Jaheim Bell, Malik James King, Tyrese Hyman, Sean Calloway, Nathan Anderson. This one is going to be competitive, you know. We can look to Asini, Hoffman and Denick Luke. They're not bad, you know. So we have to look out for them as well. And then you have Malik James King with Tyrese Hyman. This one is going to be interesting. The top two in each heat will qualify. And then you have the next best one times for the finals. All right. Ashan is your pick. All right. So I'm gonna beat Malik James King. It's gonna be it's gonna be a good one. I'm not lie. Yo, some of these events. When I look at the women's high jump, we only have 3 athletes registered: Lamara Distin, Anishka McDonald, and Alia McNeil. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But again, it might look embarrassing, but it is expected because several athletes are eyeing the big money race coming up, Ultimate. Um, All right, the U17 100 meters, they have four heats. Athletes to look out for. Kai Kelly. Kai Kelly is there. Um, Michael Graham of Excelsior is making a comeback. We didn't see him at Shams, but look out for Michael Graham, one of the very good sprinters that we have had last season, but I think injury pulled him out. Byron Walker of Heidel, we have to look out for him. Jaden Collins of Homewood. Um, yeah. So I think those are the names that we have to look out for in that one. In the under 18, under 19 boys, or under 20, somebody had asked about Raquel Reed, but it's gonna be four heats, right? It's gonna be a very good one. Jamal Stevens of Racers Track Club, Rob Smith Bridging, Jamal Stevens, will Gary be in the U20 or in the senior boys? We'll go down the line, Shamar. You go Simon. Um, so you have Jamal Stevens, you have who else in this one? Malik Nugent of Excelsior and Raquel Reed, they draw the same heat. So yes, Raquel Reed will be competing. He will have his hands full with his teammate or his schoolmate. Um, Johan Ramaldo Smythe. Smythe is gonna be there. Finnegan of Edwin Allen. Remember that you that ran 10.1. Look out for him. And then in the final heat, you have Tyrese Foreman of St. George's, Nathaniel Martin from Jamaica College, Nyron Wade from Kingston College. It's going to be a humdinger. Very, very good under 20. So Gary Card is not a part of this under 20 boys lineup. Gary Card is going to be competing with the big boys. That's what Gary Card will be doing. So if you did not know, that is what is going to happen. Okay, I'm glad to hear that Raquel Reed will be there. So there's not gonna be there's not gonna be a Gary Card going up against these youngsters. Gary Card is going for the big picture. Do you agree with that, people? Let me see you talk about it in the chat. You think Gary Card team made a perfect decision in not allowing Gary Card to compete at the U20? Well, he doesn't have to run with the U20 to break the record, Shamar. You have to understand that. Christine Mullins, why do you think they didn't make a good decision? Talk to me, Christine. So we are getting mixed feeling. Um, who is that? One Christine say no, one say yes. Good decision. Good decision as long as the federation let him represent the U20 based on performance. That's a solid point. Because he's going to be left out. No, he's not going to be left out. I think if he registered for all the events, he can't be left out. Somebody say he needs to run with the big boys or the big men so that he can break Nkrumah's record. I'm okay with Card running with the men. It may push his time. That's a way to look at it. Can he still go to U20 without competing? Yes, I suspect so. He would have had to put in some sort of waiver agreement, right? So I'm not too worried about that. If you're worried about it affecting him performing or competing at the U20, I don't think it's an issue. Certainly don't think it's an issue. So I think it's going to be a good matchup. All right, so the I think we can move on. Who is going to be winning this? So there's no Geary card. So who is going to win this 100 meters? U20 boys. Geary card upon another. Let me see the comment there from Chuck the Universe. Another level right now. Him competing in the U20 section would be man against. All right. Also, he should go to the U20. He has not yet proven to be the best in his class. That what I was worried about him. Oh, okay. Of course, he may get hurt. I think his team think he's healthy enough. I didn't see B. Williams down. Is she competing? No, Tuffy. I don't know who is fit and who isn't. Jamal Stevenson is there. You have Malik Nugent and Riquelme Reed. And you have Tyrese Foreman, Nathaniel Martin, Naron Wade. It's going to be a good one, man. And then you have Romaldo Smythe. That one is probably hard to call, you know. Well, I don't think David Riley would put him out there if he's not ready. So it might be a case where he's a race rust. That possibly would be the only thing. All right, in the men's 400 meters, 6 rounds will be contested. So Denny Luke is going for the double 400 meters and the 4 hurdles. Wow. And he's going to be running the 2 events on the same day. This is day 1, you know. What time is this event going to be running? I'd have to go and look at the time. Because if he's going to be running the 400 meters and the 4 hurdles, that's very interesting. So Antonio Watson, Shamir Utah. That's in Heat 1. The former world champion, Antonio Watson. Let's see what sort of shape he'll be coming in. In Heat 2, we have Ivaldo Whitehorn, Raheem Martin, Tyrese Grant, Raheem Hills. I think Hills might be the man in this one from Racers Track. All right. In Heat 3, we have Jeremy Brembridge, Kimar Farkison, Bovel McPherson. That one I look stuck, you know, Heat 3. Kimar Farkison didn't do so well on the collegiate circuit in terms of the finals. But let's see how we come to the national. I think a lot of times these athletes come to the national trial, the tails are up, you know. So let us see. Heat 4 has Shamar Chambers from Optimum Performance, Sean Bailey, that's Veronica Campbell Brown's brother, Adidas, Taj Marquis White. Taj Marquis White. Like you could use man, Turbo. Turbo no play, no. Right? Taj Marquis White is going to be in this one. Demar Francis will be in this one representing Jomo. So this heat is also a very good one. Shamar, Taj Marquis White, Sean Bailey. We don't Demar Francis. We don't know what sort of shape Sean Bailey is in. All right, but let's see. Heat 5, we have Gregory Prince, LSU. He has had a very tough season. Let's see what he brings to this one. Zandrian Barnes from Sprint Tech. Jashana Dennis. This one is going to be a good one as well. And for the 400 meters, the top three in each heat, and then the best next six best time. So if these fellows can actually put themselves in a position where they, reserve their energy, then they might can safely put it through. Black African is saying, I'm a big Kemar Farkas fan. I didn't understand his NCA performance, but inherent maybe timing it right now. Yeah. I had a disappointment, but I think there's still more where that first fast 45 low came from. So if he can put something together, then of course. All right, so that completes the 400 prelims. All right, and these are the events that will be taking place on day one. These are the events that will be taking place on day one. So again, day one event, the qualification round or the prelims for the 100 meters. You have the 400-meter hurdles under 18, 400-meter hurdles under 20. You have the deck, the arc, all of those events. But the javelin throw, the 800 meters, the triple jump, both under 17, under 20, 800 meter seniors, discus throw. Then you have the 400 meters. And the prelims. I don't understand how they put this thing though. So we're gonna have the heats of the 100 meters tomorrow for the men. So something spectacular might happen. Coach, what happened to Anthony Carpenter? He's not. No, him not on the tracks again. He's not doing tracks, He's a business person now. Yeah. He's into business now. Majority of Calabar champ stars disappear after they left high school. Same with Tyreek Wilson and Michael Stevens. Tyreek was at one point overseas. He came back working with Elite Performance. Then he left. He's now in the US Army. And then Michael Stevens was at Racers. And then he left. I can't tell you where he's at. Raphael, who's that? Raphael Wilson. Where you say you can confirm what? I know some of his relatives. Who you can confirm about? Oh, the start time is gonna be 9 a.m. But we're gonna be coming on stream for the 100 meters prelims. We're gonna be coming on stream for the so and that would be 5:12. That's the first prelims for the 100 meters. So some of the men will be doing the qualifiers in the morning, 9 a.m. and then yeah man, carpenter businessman man. Doreen, big up. So tomorrow is just all about the 100 meters. All right, let's move into some other events that we can talk about. So tomorrow is where the ladies are going to be competing. Let me tell you the ones that are for the U20. So Skylar Franklin has entered, but she won't be competing, as far as I heard. Um, all right. So the information is that Skylar Franklin will be applying for medical exemption because, of course, you know that she's the world's number one, right? She's the world's number one. Well, me need a laptop right now. Me need a laptop. It's not a want, a need. I'm a phone, if you notice, I'm a phone me I use for the past few. You see me? So, Turkey, one there. Me, I call them out. One there, Turkey. You think they never tell them don't come? Yeah, she's the world number one in the 400 meters, U20. She clocked 50.83 at the regionals, you know. Yeah, man. She clocked 50.83 at the regional. So, oh, you know, so they never did a recruit track universe. Eh? So Skylar is gonna be applying for a medical exemption. She's a part of the entries for the 400 meters. The likes of Shamika McLean, Nastasia Fletcher, Davine Dickinson, Daniela Dixon, Kimberly Wright, Christine Herbert, Shanika Lindsay, Casey and Sewell, Dene Hodges, Rihanna Morgan, Cherise Boyd, Kia Anderson, and Camille Phillip. So these are the 14 athletes who have registered for the under 2800 400 meters. Now it's going to be short one because Kyla will not be competing. And with the medical exemption, folks, she has to prove her fitness. So after the games, after the trials, she has to prove her fitness. So she will have to she has to compete again to prove. Yeah. She has to prove that she is fit after submitting a medical exemption. All right. Um, they are currently working on her passport. So before long, her passport will be sorted out. All right. Yeah, because if you notice, she's still listed as an American on the World Athletics page. All right. So these are, I mean, I think this is going to be a very good showdown. Davine Dixon has a 53-42, but the two front runners are Fogo Road, Shamika McLean, and Nastasia Fletcher from Heidel. These are your two front runners. One is 52-22, and one is actually 52-48. Right? So these two are the front runners in my estimation. Daniela Dixon is not bad at all, and Davine Dickinson. But I think the winners or the battle for supremacy will come between McLean and Nastasia. It would have been good to have Skylar there because I believe that it would have pushed Fletcher and Shamika to lifetime best in the event. All right. So that is the 400 meters. For the boys, we have 30 entrants. You have Jason Peter from Kingston College, who is slightly ahead of Zachary Wallace from Elite Performance. And then you have Junior Gallimore from Heidel, Jabari Mattis from William Nib. All of these athletes are sub 46. Those four names that I've called. So it's going to be interesting to see them compete and who will be taking the win. Who you think will be taking the win in this one? Peter has a 45-76. Wallace has a 45-77. Gallimore 45-87. And Mattison 45-90. Right? But again, to me, it's how you come prepared and how you plan to work on the day. And everybody will be starting at zero. Yeah, man, Skylar on the 200, but I think more so she favors the 400 meters. So I doubt she was entered for the 200 meters. So I think the battle, again, for supremacy will be within that top four athletes that I made mention of. Anybody who's going to break them, they will have to come and run fast. Peter might have the edge. Brave may fall, but never yield. So if he's going with that sort of momentum, then it's going to be tough to beat him. Gallimore is also one of those fighting athletes. Zachary, he trains at Elite Performance Track Club. Let's see how he'll approach this being at an elite club. Yeah? What the KC man them say? Want to say Peter? Or the Heidel people them say Gallimore? Yeah? All right, so we move on. $1,500 for women's senior. Only 3 people registered for that. Adele, Anastasia Blackwood, and Jodian Walker. Only 3. The long jump for the U20 girls. You have Rihanna Chambers, Michaela Longmore, Sabrina Atkinson, Janice Dunkley, Michaela Henlon, Kishana Francis, Rania Beach, Aisha Bali, Kimisha May, and Torian Horton. Um, Based off personal best or distance, Rihanna Chambers and Michaela Longmore, they are the leaders with Sabrina Atkinson right there. And again, with these events, you have to be careful. You have to just come and give your A game. So let us see. Del Del Del, big up yourself, you know. All right, moving the men's senior 1500 meters. We have 8 athletes. So I guess this is going to go to a final. Dylan DeCamber from Virginia Tech. He's by far the fastest in the event. Emil Thomas of GC Foster is the next best with he has 3:59.70 while Dylan DeCamber from Virginia Tech 3:43.40. So not too much to talk about in that one. All right, U20 entrance for the 4 hurdles. Fletcher. And Fletcher is going to run the 400 and the 4 hurdles on the same day. Fletcher has a 56.70. Chevon Thomas, Life University, Maria Crosfield, Edwin Allen, Cherise Boyd, William Nib, Latoya Williams, the Queen School. Hey, you know, me did have a high school sweetheart by that name. Latoya Williams. That name that does ring a bell when me hear it. So again, entrants are low. And you know, we cannot, can we attribute the low turnout of entrants due to the hurricane? Because some people might not have the resource to go champs and then try prepare for a long season to go to a World Games. What do you think? The women's discus is going to be a competitive one too. People want to make it on a world scene. Samantha Hall, MVP. She's out front, 66.39. Abigail Martin, Texas A&M. She's 58.88. So it's going to be interesting to see this competition. Everybody else is mid 55, mid 50, low 50s. All right, for the under 20, 100 meters for girls. All right. Let's talk about Shania Douglas, Natrice East, Fiona Lee Terlang, Cariel Etienne, Renisa Edwards, Chevian Shim, Shakia Reed, Sashana Johnson. Interesting. Sashana switched to the 100 meters. Trisha Walker, Shara Bell, Shannon Summon, Samoya Brown, Tahani Bryce, Michaela Gordon, Regina Bailey, Michaela Henlon, Angel Stewart, Sasha Gay Williams, Rebecca Nugent, Moisha Gale, Kimisha May, Torian Orton, and Brianna Davidson. So all these ladies are up for the 100 meters U20. And this one is easy, right? Barring anything, it should be an easy win for Shania Douglas. Big up yourself, Empress. Oh, yeah, they are still having exams. Yeah, some people still having exams. It's yeah, this trial thing and I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons why them put the trial so early, you know. Is there gonna be exam at the end of June? No? No, no exam at the end of June. People them are in the high school system. I'm wondering, just by this comment, which is it not East East Black African? Should we look for East to go sub 11? That would have to be fast, you know. Conditions would have to be ripe. I'm going down the list. One at a time, Gregory. Or George's. George's Sadler. I'm going to. Graduation, okay. Oh, so graduation in at the end of the month for some of the high schools. So it will be a tough decision to put. That makes sense. Panama Senior Championship is at the end. All right. No exam at the end of June, but remember they would have to prepare for exam and possibly would not be training for trials. Yeah, that's true. All right, so this one is gonna be, I would say, a battle between Easton and Douglas. Fiona Lee Terrelang. Not sure the shape Kerrell, Etienne, and Renisa Edwards are in, but these two are also high flyers, right? But Shania 1098 to East 1121. Shania is really out of class. Now, I think where the real challenge is going to be is how Fiona Lee Terrelang is going to show up, what type of shape she's going to show up in. I noticed she was doing a lot of 200 meters. She was just putting in the 200 meters. Big up yourself, Michael Reese. Or Michelle Reese. All right. So that in itself is Shania pretty much out of class. It's just who is gonna come second. I don't, and this is no, you know. Hmm. Anyways, it's gonna be a ding dong battle between these three, or among these three athletes. Who is gonna go to the line first? It's gonna be interesting. Tia not going to Commonwealth and athletes running for three different meets. Does this water down the 100 meter race basically anyone that makes it? Yeah, we spoke about that. Red Dog. We spoke about that. Um, but do you believe that if they're having those three meets, it's a wise decision for them to actually have three different championships? Have a CAC trials, have a Pan Am trials, and have a Commonwealth trials. Most, you know why it you know why it makes sense? Because only a few athletes, only a few athletes would have declared themselves for just one or two events. Most of them register for all the events. So you give yourself a chance. And ultimately, everybody would want to make the Commonwealth. You understand? So who say I can win that 100 meter? East Terlang Douglas. Drop your name in the chat, quick. East Terlang Douglas. East Terlang Douglas. East Terlang Douglas. Drop your name in the chat, people. I'm seeing that I have 149 people on. And only 34 of you like the video? No, sir. May I wait for you? May I wait for you? I am waiting on you guys to tap the like button. It's at the top there. May I wait for you to like up the stream, people. East can't beat Terlang. I just noticed as well. Come on, people. Folks, please double tap this screen to like the live. I say you do it double tap. All right, Doreen said double tap the screen. You see, because me I use my phone, people, but really I've got link turkey for so me can't get 4 laptops. With as well. What go on with that? Douglas first, TT second, East third. Okay. Like up a stream, people. Like up a stream. I female 100 meter me reach, you know. I know so this one I want to talk, you know. Come no man, at least 100 man. Come on man. 65 with it, at least 100 before we move on. If you're into the football, Ghana and Panama, they are nil all right now. No, so I don't want to hear the interesting stories in the 100 meters. Come on, people. Secret ingredient. uh, man's a secret ingredient. Come on, the people. 66 or one people. Double tap your screen or touch the thumbs up button. Yeah, anyways, me now wait. Someone, hold on. You can't take back your like. Me never know you can't take back your like. Anyways, me now wait for no like still enough people. Honestly, I know me not depend that. All right, so the women's entrance, our entries for the 100 meters, we have 21 ladies entered. 21 ladies entered, right? And to talk about the ones that have not entered, Brianna Liston not going to be there. Who else not going to be there? Shanice Walker is not going to be there. But everybody else will be there. This is going to be a very, very good 100-meter showdown. It's going to be very interesting. I mean, it depends on the objective that these ladies have. But I'm going to really look forward to see your top pick. Top pick for this 100 meters. First of all, we have Tia Clayton. Tia Clayton will not be, well, from what I've seen, she's not entered for the 100 meters for the Commonwealth. It's the CAC and the CAC and the Pan Am seniors. Brianna Williams is not on the list as well. So we have Tia Clayton, Tina Clayton, Sherika Jackson, Sabrina Dockery, Elaine Thompson, Ira, Ashanti Moore, Lavania Williams, Jodine Williams, Jonil Smith, Kemba Nelson, Alana Reid, Naisha Berger, Chantel Klingscale. Our MVP get the athlete. First, me I see her. Serena Cole, Shasha Lee Forbes, Natasha Morrison, Crystal Slowly, Jura Levy, Tritania Lowe, Shania Oliver, and Vidita Vidal. This is a Mount Alvernia young lady who decides to take on the seniors. So those are the 21 ladies that have been entered for the women's 100 meters. Want to say big machine? Cha, big machine. Appear one big machine we have seen in the chat. The chat come alive when them hear the big machine name. Yo. Dandino. Staying alive. What you say, big machine? So how this set up now, people? Who are you going to pick? You have the twin turbo. Incidentally, people, this is going to be Sherika's first 100 meter of the season, Sherika is opening her season in a championship. Opening her 100 meters in a championship. So me know when you have something there, man. But as far as me here still, Sherika step on ground, She has not gone since season, but she did it last year or the year before, I think. But me can't tell on the people, me say Sherika step on ground, you know. Yeah, man, me say Sherika step. Me say Sherika step. So, if, remember, say Sherika have a 21, 8, you know. So, if she has step in at the 100, in at the 200, what we expecting in the 100? And this is June now, you know. This is June. So if this is June, and if Sherika in a 21 8 shape for the, and she run at the 200 boy, what, 2 weeks ago? Mm. Well, let us see Tina. Tina in a good nick too. We don't really know what Tia in. We know Ilian run 10.92 earlier in the year. What is to expect? Ilian go back in a machine shop and go, you know, the big machine. Go, you see me? Track, track Ren said, Tia, Tina, Sherika, Ilian. Wow. No. Sherika fourth. I can help with that if you turn on. So, big machine a step, man. So the defending champion, there's no buy for the defending champion. No buy for Commonwealth Games. Only the World Championship. Only the World Championship, people. Not even Olympic you get a buy. You have to go qualify to go back to Olympics. And me think that need to change up to, because I mean, even though it's gonna be a 4 year wait, but we'll do it. I have others that have done it. Cling Scale is American. She ran for Auburn last year. I've seen her competing at several local meets, probably switch allegiance. The way our elite training open up over JC upon the main road. And not a soul. Hey, staying alive. Then why you not gonna go look? If it open up on the main road, why you not gonna go look? You staying alive? Staying alive. Hey, that fun is still low. But it's gonna be a good final. Very good matchup coming up. Sherika Jackson making her season opener. Sabrina Dockery, she's in she ran 10-9 a personal best. You see me? So it's gonna be good to see her, the 20-year-old, come and you know, compete against these wonderful athletes. Ilian, possibly the oldest in the field. She and Natasha. No, Jura Levy older than her. Jura Levy is 36. Ilian and Natasha is 34. The closest is Jodine, who is 33. So a pure young guns. Ashanti is 26. She looked good too. I think Ashanti might be in a sub 11 shape. Yeah. So we have to look out for Ashanti more. Lavanya Williams, she has gone sub sub 11 twice this season. Lavanya is just having an awesome season. PB twice, you know? That is good. And we have to give Dynamic Speed Track Club whole heap of ratings. I say Ashanti Warrior, yeah man. You know, my father play sound, you know. I would say 10-7 still, you know, depend upon the conditions. You know me, you know, like predict time, you know. I don't know that early. Only if me look upon the athlete and see athlete run me, I go say, hmm, this might be fast, you know. This might be a 10 whatever, you know, or a 9 whatever. You see me? But when me discern it, me say it. When me not discern it, me not saying it. But yeah, my father did have a son named Ashanti. Ashanti son. Yeah, man. Right now, I'm a cousin around that son there, you know. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, Ashanti, Levania, Jodine went sub 11 too. Um, at the Lone Star, big up to Jodine. She has been there, done that, trying to, you know, make a national team again. So Jodine has finally gone that in that realm of the sub 10, right? Sub 11 rather. So she has gone 10.97, a personal best. Can she reproduce it? Jonil Smith has gone sub 11 twice this season as well, 10.99. Kemba Nelson. Kemba Nelson don't look bad. And we're definitely looking forward to see what Kemba has to offer at this championship. She's training in at the Ford Racing Track Club. So let's see what Kemba has to offer. Alana Reed training with her high school coach. She has looked good over 200 meters. Let's see what the 100 meters has to bring. Naisha Berger has gone 11-1 thus far. She's on the cusp of sub 11 as well. Let's see if she can get it done. Um, Shante Klingscale, I don't know too much about her to be honest, so I'm not going to talk about her. Serena Cole, let's see what Serena has to bring. A lot of folks have been complaining about Serena's. Why serious enough, man? Yeah. So let's see what Serena. Shasha Lee Forbes is coming back. She has been out for a few months. She's coming back. Natasha is there, pushing. Let's see what Natasha will bring, the veteran. Crystal slowly. I think she has not lived up to her potential because of the field that she has chosen to be a part of the architectural thing. And it's a serious. Serena is training at the Swept Track Club. Swept Track Club. Yeah, man, the people are mean with the likes, principal. Yeah, man. So that is Jura Levy should not stop. So all who ask for Jura Levy stop should not stopping. Wanna make the lady go and run. Sometimes I'm medicine for these people, you know. On leave the people, man. Double tap the screen me here. Cause I'm a phone me I use. Double double tap the screen. I've got link a turkey link to get a laptop. Is it? Chitania Low from GC Foster. Shania Oliver unattached and Vidital Vidal from Mount Alvernia. So that is the list for the 100 meters for women. Come now, people, now tell me who are going to win now. Who do you have winning this national title? This one is very difficult. Me not lie. Me not play no hero with that one. Yeah. Very difficult. Don't like something about Serena the last two meets. Looks a little bit off the running side to me. K Downer, no answer. Well, so now I play the fifth another one here. Just tuning in. Is Walker in it? Which Walker? Which Walker, Richard Green? Shanice? No, Shanice is not going to be there. Too competitive to call. I won't predict. Boy, during I see him thing me I said to you know, it's between Tina, Elaine, and Jacob. One big machine. See somebody who are brave. Elaine flag will always fly. Aye. Like a butterfly in the sky. When I make Elaine tagline. Serena needs to go on a diet and take off. Mm. Since Champ Day, Serena was right behind Twin Turbos, but got injured. Injury that is a big thing, you know, man. And people, me just want on something there, you know. You see the 100 meters, the preliminary round for the men will be on the back stretch. They say that they want to catch a positive wind. I don't know how them are going to do that, but it is only for the preliminary round based from what I've seen. So, one said I want to hard to pick Thompson, Tina, Sherika. All right, we can look on the men. Can you repeat that? All right, for the preliminary or the qualifiers for the 100 meters for the men, we have 25 athletes, 25 athletes who have already gone into the heat, right? But there are some more athletes who have registered, but they have to ensure that they go into the qualifying round. That round has 6 heats. They're going to put it on the back stretch. They're going to put it on the back stretch because they want the athletes to have the best condition according to them, because you're going to qualify based off time. And it's 6 athletes that are going to qualify based off time to join the athletes that are already there. Yo, that game a hot, me I tell you. I would suspect the rigors of the NCAs and to come to Jamaica to go in a fire. I don't think so. Right. So it is as a result of, I think, because it's going to be run in the morning, and that time, you get some hurricane force wind. So them just go over the backstretch and try to go against the wind. All right. Now, let me give you the list of names of the athletes who have already gone into the heat. You have Oblique Civil, of course, racers, KJ Golson, Sprint Tech, Akeem Blake, Dynamic Speed, Rowan Watson, MVP, Gary Card, University of Technology. So, yes, Gary Card has entered with the seniors. Remember, I read out the U20. Yes, Gary has entered with the seniors. Boaz and crewman from Racers, Sandre Davison, Sprint Tech, O'Dane McPherson, Sprint Tech. Rashid Foster, Elite. Okay. Rashid is now at Elite Performance. So I'm leave Michael and Ghana Elite Performance. Okay. Let us see how Rashid is gonna progress now. Being at Elite. Kimali Stewart, Texas Tech. This youngster I used to coach him, Kimali, former St. Jago Ulmers. Mm. Shakur Williams, Titans Track Club. Nigel Ellis, Elite Performance. Taekwondo Tracy, Dynamic Speed. Sachin Dennis, Elite Performance. Javari Thomas, GC Foster College. Michael Campbell, MVP. Raheem Pinnock, unattached. Demar Miller, unattached. Nishan Ibanks, MVP. Ashani Smith, Dynamic Speed. Travis Williams, Sharks Elite. DeAndre Daly, Adidas. Kenrick Austin, Edwin Allen. Jason Lewis, Swept Track Club. And Stephen Clunis, University of Missouri. So these are the athletes that are already into the heats. Remember, the prelims or the qualifying rounds will be held on the backstretch in the morning, 9 a.m. tomorrow. So they're just going to get those out of the way. They're going to do it on the backstretch because at that time, the wind in the original box straightaway or the home stretch, full of wind. All right, let me take some comments. One civil. You must be watching the same game. Yeah, I see him game I watch. So with the World Cup going on, how TVJ broadcast both trials and World Cup matches? This sounds sticky, and most people will opt to see the football. May cause discontent among fans. Unless they will show trials on. Yeah, man, I think trials will be on SN. I think it will be on SN. That's the only logical thought that I have right now where it is concerned. I think it will be on SN. So who you picking for the 100 meters? I want to say Ovil, one civil, or Akeem Blake? Gary Card, Boajen Kumi, K. Golson, Ron Watson. What you say? What you say? Talk to me, no, man. Who you say I win? Drop your winner in the chat. Somebody say Akeem, Shem say Akeem Blake can't put my pot on fire for him. Oh my word. Oh God, you no can't deal with Akeem, say no man. Tuyan Poise say civil and card. Interesting. So let's say the youngster is gonna come and qualify. The interesting thing, what if he qualifies with a creditable time? Will he go to Commonwealth and the U20? That is the interesting thing, Or them just a leave out the U20. I remember one year them have a Julian Fort, And Julian Fort, Fabian, anyway they there, big up yourself. Fabian brother. Julian Fort was the leading 200. Julian Fort will do 150 and lead the field to die. And he was, yeah, a man pull up. And look like from that, Julian has never been the same. Tell us, you see, sports, there's not a lot of certainty in sports, So I would say if people can get a good contract and then invest, or if you can go school, I don't know, but that my thing still. Card not fast enough. Push Akeem, but Dexter Lee, one and only civil. Rush Sports TV also carrying the football. They in fact carried the Argentina match while TVJ did not. Yeah, I think Rush and TVJ combined to form that consortium or conglomerate, to put on the World Cup. So if if Rush showing the live games, TVJ sometimes have delayed games, so that might be the case. But I also know that they can use the network, the TVJ network, to do that part. Only one civil, Dexter Lee, or card not fast enough. Civil better do well and win. There are some YouTubers who reference him as a one-hit wonder. Toughy Rudy, we not subscribe to them thing, them, man. Card overhyped. Okay. One thing I'm gonna understand still, when we talk about our athlete, them, it's a matter of being overhyped. Why? Let me ask the question. Want to tell me? Who said it a while ago? Alben, why do you say he's overhyped? Talk to me now, Alben. Yes, Tina doing the 200 as well. Tina doing the 200, Tia doing the 100 alone. Nkume foot to bend up. His potential is limited. Only one man in Jamaica that can beat Oblique. 75 minutes Ghana and Panama. Nil all. I Rush Sports. May I watch it pan still, Is TVJ carrying this match right now? I don't want to switch it still for go find out. We just watch it on rush. Lavana is my pick for the ladies. Girl with great determination. So I say, most people say civil, you know. All right, me could look on another event. 200-meter entries, we have like, wow, 200-meter entry, big people. Remember, we have said people now take on the 200 meters, you know. 60 men have entered for the 200 meters. Man, they must see on a year where I go on. 60 men. Let me tell you some of them. Adrian Carr, Demar Miller, Shamar Utah, Rashawn Clark, Kimali Stewart, Sandre Davison, Christopher Taylor, Akeem Blake, Gary Card. And I seen a Gary enter with again, you know. For the 1-2, you know. Javon Powell running the 200. No 400 for him. Taekwondo Tracy, Raheem Pinnock, Nicoy Drummond, Mark Anthony Daly, Kadrian Golson. You know, so if you see a lot of these, you now go run the 200 meter though. I don't think so. I don't believe that some of them are going to run it. Oh no, no, agree with me? So, I'll know Alben can't tell me what is overhype, you know. No, Sandra Lee don't have no buy. She have a PR money. See all them something that man, them are going there, I think, and people start say 60 of them can't go on that. Yo, no, no easy, you know. I know every day water go well, you know. Bucket go well, the bottom drop out, you know. You know, I mean, I stop putting, you know, I'm not reading those comments. All right, we're telling the 200. Tell you the 200 meter for the women now. Sherika Jackson will be in the 200 meters. Gabriel Matthews, she has entered the chat. Ashanti Moore. The 200 are go hot, you know. Elaine Thompson, here. Elaine Thompson, here. Yeah, if you say enough for them, that's why I stop reading it, me not lie. Kimber Nelson, Alana Reed, Tina Clayton, Levania Williams, Jodine Williams, Sabrina Dockery, John Neal, 20 ladies entered. Kevona Davis will be running the 200 meters. Sasha Lee Forbes, Jura Levy, Natasha Morrison, Crystal Slowly, Anna Charles. So basically, some of the same females them will enter the 100, they are going to be running the 200. But how many of them will show up? So how is that overhype, Alben? He shows signs of promise. One of the athletes that can actually go in the ranks of the senior ranks. And why he's talked about, because he has done exceptional times. He has done 10-0. He did 10-0 at Penn Relays. I was there, right? And the fact that he's been coached by at the MVP track, of course, people are gonna say so. So Alben, here me I want you do. Just like up the stream with Alben. Before you send the next text, like up the stream. And who there and don't like it up, no man. Double tap the screen. Yeah, man. We have to talk about our Jamaicans, people. I don't understand when they always talk about this overhype argument, man. Come no, man. This overhype argument, we don't like hear it. Because we have, who we are going to talk about? And then you see sometimes we talk about the athlete them. Oh, coach, where's such and such? Where's such and such? And we do video on everybody wanna ask for in the comment. We do video upon them. But because we don't say we are overhype them. Hard to fit 4 into 3. What that mean now? Vanessa Stevens. I think we're gonna have a nice discuss competition. Senior men, Chad, Ralford Mullins, Shamar Reed, Frederick Dakers, Kai Chang, Riquel Broderick, Yakini Bowen, Chad Hendricks, Joseph Salmon, Delano Lawrence, and Mowat, and Budai. So these people will be competing, and the discuss are going to be hot. Long jump is going to be hot on the men's side too. Tajay Gale, Nikolai Williams, Jordan Turner, Nathan Wade, Joaquim Walters, Jaheim Watson, Anthony, blah, 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 blah. Tajay Gale and Nikolai Williams and Jordan might be the three that will be battling that out. But you never know. 100-meter hurdles for women, we have 14 entrants. Megan Simmons, Kerika Hill, Demisha Roswell, Onika, Tonian, Yannick Thompson, Janella Spencer, Amoy Brown, Celeste Miles, Danae Nemard, Alexis James, Jasmine Brooks, Emilia Chatfield, Amoy Kentish. I did a video on this today when I talk about what's her name? Akira Nugent not going to be at this meet. She's not going to enter, so it leaves up to Megan, Kerika, Demisha, and the others to fight for it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be very competitive, this hurdles event. Gonna be very competitive. Mullins might be in the lead for me. Of course, Mullins. Yo, let's stop dealing with the athlete them, son, man. All right, the men's hurdle. The men's hurdle is gonna be another competitive one. Demario Prince, Jerome Campbell, Hansa Parchment, Jaheim Stern, Chavis Simmons, Gianna Roberts, Dijo Russell, LaFrance Campbell, Shaquille Gordon representing Adidas, Andre Harris, Era Track Club, so it's not New Era again, David Warmington, Joel Bryan, Brandon Harris, Jamil Thomas, Joel Facey, and Rasheem Brown. So that's 16 men who are lined up in this 110-meter hurdles. As it stands, Demario Prince, Jerome, they are two of the leading. but you can't rule out a Hansu Parchment, the veteran, Jaheim Stern as well. Shaquin Garden, fast 20-year-old. So you have to look out for him as well. Yeah. 800 meters for men. Navaski, Dylan DeCambre, Kirk Dawkins, Lewis from racers, Alex Taylor, Burke, and Wilson. 7 men line up for this one. Uh, the trials only it has uh, men triple jump, Jordan Scott, Apollos Edwards, Javor Bennett, Romain Lewis, Khalil Samuels, and Zico Bennett. 6 registered for this one. I mean, Jordan from Adidas with his 1766 is a mark, but that's not his well, that's his season best, barring the 2.6. I don't know how they put out these things, but it is what it is. For the shot put, Cena man. Let's see. Mm. So high jump, we have Romain Beckford, Raymond Richards, Lushane Wilson, Christoph Bryan, Santino Distin, and Khalil Samuels. So that would be, I think this is going to be a 4-way battle. Bryan, Wilson, Richards, Beckford. Yup. For the 400-meter hurdles for women, Rochelle Clayton, Cheyenne Salmon, Sanique Walker, Genevieve Russell, Kellyanne Carr from Edwin Allen, DeAndre Harris, UTEC, Deshanique, Douglas, and Alician, Alicia Henry from Michael. It seems as if Broadbell not competing, Kishian not competing. Um, I don't know if anything is wrong with him. Nothing is wrong with Brenna Liston. She run yesterday. But remember, so she come out, she represent Jamaica indoor in Alben. Oh, I don't understand that. Who in the 4 bills? I read that already in a Sule. You come a class late, man. Tyler Mason not running the hurdles. I don't know. I guess Commonwealth is not for them. Some of the athletes who actually did not register, I don't know why they have not registered. Some it is because of injury concern. Um, some is because of, if you notice, we don't even have. Let's check out the women's 400 meters. I think that was on the first. I don't recall seeing the women's 400 meters. I'm read it already. All right, yeah, I think I read it from the first for the first day, right? I think I think we're gonna have hold on, is it that I'm running? I don't see the women's 400 meters. Is it that I'm running too fast? Did I read it before? All right, so the women's 400 meters. I'm telling you, I think this is the final one we have to go through. Dejanay Oakley, the world leader, fastest Jamaican right now. Stacey Ann Williams, Shaquina Foot, Leah Anderson, Shauna K. Anderson, Kellyanne Carr, Janela Joseph, Joanne Reed, Onika Brissett, Giselle Shaw, Hannah Charles, Tony Ann Beckford, Horatia Champagne, Amia Samuel, and Brianna Powell. So you notice there's no Nikisha Price. Nikisha Price did not register for whatever reason. One thing about a 400 lineup here. Last minute goal from the Africans in the 94th minute. Ghana score people. Semenyo with the pass. Panama fight though, you know. Anyway, I think Dejanay Oakley, Dejanay Oakley is pretty much the leader in this event. It's gonna be difficult to beat her. Oh, it's not Semenyo. I thought it was Semenyo who played the ball. Right, but give it away. I guess all the championship this year is not seen as important by those athletes. Yeah, I think people might not be taking it seriously. Um, for whatever reason, people might not be comfortable in going to these local meets, a CAC and a Panam Senior. You know, people have their different agenda, different thing that they want to achieve. So yeah, but if we can get, I think if we get a top, it's gonna be difficult still, you know, because who you select, who you select for the 4x4. Or is it a 4 by 4 around there? I don't think no 4 by 4 around there, no. Don't think no 4 by 4 around there. Anyways, folks, I think we reach. Miss- Yeah, that too. The coverage and the prize money might not be alluring. Yeah, I think everybody is mainly preparing for next year. Next year is gonna be a world championship year, and then it is on the cusp of an Olympic year as well. So everybody putting their stuff. Yeah, people, so that's how national trials are gonna bring. I don't I may not even know if it's gonna be as how the fans probably perceive it to be. Tempers flaring at the final minutes. Referee are gonna issue out card. Yeah, people, I game have me away. I mean, everybody have them different objective in it. It's not I just go and see thing, you know. It's not I just go and see for these athletes. But me kind of agree because you want to bring a momentum into next season. Me kind of understand that, but no, it's not just I go and see for athlete. This is different. I don't just go and see. Anyways, people, me I go move, you know. Big up on yourself. We're gonna be here tomorrow for the live stream for the meet. Um, the 100-meter heats. We wanna be here for those. Yeah. So look out for that. Yeah, man, you're late, man. We are leaving now. We go through basically everything, entries and all of them things, but nothing significant to talk about, really. Ghana win the game 1-0. Coach excited. Oh, it's Carlos Queiroz. Veteran coach, man. I know you're winning World Cup still. But anyways, people, big up on yourself. Stay safe. Until next time, peace. Oh, may I come on board about 5 o'clock. The heats are gonna run. So may I come on board every time though. So look out for that. All right. Peace.